So, how many people have ever heard the adage, good versus evil? Most of us have. The next book I'm going to talk to you about is a book called Uglies by Scott Westerfield. This book is entitled Uglies. There are some people, up until the age of 16, everyone is ugly. They're uncorrected. They are natural. Pretty happens when you turn 16. And you have an operation to become pretty. So you get to be the right height. You're not too tall or too short. Your eyes become symmetrical. No more blemishes. Can you imagine a world with no zips? God, I would love that. Your teeth become straight. No more braces. Be nice, wouldn't it? So, this is Uglies by Scott Westerfield. At school, they explained how it affected you. It didn't matter if you knew about evolution or not. It worked anyway on everyone. There was a certain kind of beauty, a prettiness that everyone could see. Big eyes, full lips like a kid's, smooth, clear skin, symmetrical features, and 1,000 other little clues. Somewhere in the back of our minds, people were always looking for these markers. No one could help seeing them, no matter how they were brought up. 1,000,000 years of evolution had made it part of the human brain. The big eyes and lips said, I'm young, I'm vulnerable, can't hurt you, and you want to protect me. The rest said, I'm healthy, I won't make you sick. No matter how you feel about it pretty, that was a part of you that thought, if we had kids, they'd be healthy too. I want this pretty person. It was biology, they said at school, like your heart beating. You couldn't help believing all these things, not when you saw a face like this, a pretty face, a face like Paris's. It's me, Tally said. Paris took a step back, his eyebrows raising. He looked down at her clothes. Tally realized she was wearing her baggy black expedition outfit, muddy from crawling up ropes, through gardens, from falling among the vines. Paris's suit was deep black velvet, his shirt and vest and tie all glowing white. She pulled away. Oh, sorry. I won't get you muddy. What are you doing here, Tally? Now that she was facing him, she didn't know what to say. All the imagined conversations had melted away into his big, sweet eyes. I had to know if you were still. Tally held out her right hand, the scarred palm facing up, sweaty dirt tracing the lines on it. Paris sighed. He wasn't looking at her hands or into her eyes, not into her squinty, narrow-set, indifferently brown eyes. Nobody eyes. Yeah, but, couldn't you have waited, Squint? Her ugly name sounded strange coming from her pretty. Of course, it would be even weirder to call him Nose, as she used to about 100 times a day. She swallowed. Why didn't you write me? I tried, but it just felt bogus. So different now. But take a look, Tally. He held out his own hand. The skin of his palm was smooth, unblemished. It was a hand that said, I don't have to work very hard, and I'm too clever to have accidents. The scar that they had made together was gone. They took it away. Of course they did, Squint. All my skin is new. Tally blinked. She hadn't thought of that. He shook his head. You're such a kid still. Elevator requested. Said the elevator, up or down. Tally jumped at the machine voice. Hold, please. Tally swallowed and closed her hand into a fist, but they didn't change blood. We shared that no matter what. Paris looked directly into her face, not flinching as she feared he would. He smiled beautifully. No, they didn't. New skin, big deal. In 3 months, we can laugh about this. Unless. Uglies actually is an adventure. They're talking about biologically changing the body. The question is, do we change the body, or should you be happy with who you are? So, again, this is a series. There's uglies, pretties, and then specials. So it's a trilogy. It's a lot of fun to read. I haven't been able to put it down. So, uglies. I'm almost done. Alrighty. This one was probably the most disturbing book that I read. So if you like disturbing, if you like chilling, this one is really cool. There are three main characters in this one. There's Donner, there's Risa, and then there's Lev. Now, Donner and Risa are the two main characters. There's a third character called Lev. Now, Lev is a couple years younger. I'm actually going to do it from Lev's perspective. I almost thought about doing it from one of the two main characters, but I wanted to see how difficult would it be to do it from that third person that's actually part of the story. It's a lot harder than I thought. So let's try this and see if it keeps your attention as much as it did mine, because quite frankly it was chilling to read this book. I'm cold. I'm wet. I've just been abducted by two unwinds. I don't know what to do. My shoulder is killing me. I have a headache like you wouldn't believe. My white clothes, my beautiful white clothes, are dirty. My mind feels like a fog. Now, each of these comes out at me like, BAM! As soon as I wake up. Good morning. I was on my way to my tithing. Do you guys know what a tithing is?
Like religious tithing?
Religious tithing. So let me tell you what about my tithing. My name is Lev. I'm a 13-year-old boy who has spent my entire life for yesterday. That was my entire purpose, was yesterday. I turned 13 yesterday. It was my birthday. I have a mother and a father who love me. They love me so much. They love me so much that they made me their tithe for their family. Now, in our religion, we give 10% back. I'm the 10th child to my mother and father. I am to be given in honor of my family. I am to be the ultimate sacrifice for my family. I am to go and be unwound. Now, the book is called Unwind. What does it mean to be unwound? In this book, they've created a way of saying, my hand can go to an artist. My eyes can be given to an airplane fighter. My heart can go to a 2-year-old. It has a tear. On the way there, we were driving down the interstate, and there was this huge pileup. And we were just waiting and waiting. My dad was there. My mom was there. Even my priest was there. He was my rock. He always had been. My priest had been the one person that always said that I was the ultimate gift. That I should be so proud of who I am. And all of a sudden this boy, all of a sudden rips open the car door, grabs my arm and rips me out of the car, and then uses me as a human shield. We're running and dodging between cars. There's smoke. Juvie cops are all over the place. Next thing I know, right in the back of the shoulder, I got a trank gun right here. Last thing I know, it went black. Now I'm being held by these two runaway unwinds, Donner and Risa. Now, Donner is a 15-year-old boy that's been getting in trouble all of his life. His parents gave him up to an unwinding because he was no longer being useful to society. Risa is a stay-home, meaning she is part of the state foster home care system. Yeah, I always get that wrong. Now, they're not letting me go. We're running. We're running away from the juvie cops. We're running away from Connor's parents. We're running, Donner's parents. We're running away from everything that I knew. Everything that I held sacred. Everything that was important to me. There's going to be trials, tribulations, and cold, hard facts that I'm just not ready to face. I'm scared. And I'm mad. All at the same time. I don't know what's going to happen. Will I ever get to be my family's tithe? Will I send Donner and Risa to their unwinding? Will I get caught? Will I want to? Do I want to make it to 18 when I no longer can be unwound? Will I ever be ready? So, that's Unwind by Neil Shusterman. Again, this is chilling, to say the least. At the very end, or towards the end, they actually walk you through an unwinding. Yeah, it was freaky. I had chills reading it the entire time. So, wow. Just to imagine that there's technology out there, or soon will be,